Hey everyone, Kevin Hanlon here. I go by Skyburial on Twitter and also here on YouTube, and you're watching my Battle Spot Doubles Laddering series, which we're calling Hit the Spot for now. My friend Waterpair came up with the name for the series, and I think it's a pretty hot name, so we're rolling with it. And yeah, I'm using my team KFC, which features Charizard X and Kartana and Tapu Fini. We are looking at our second episode of the series and kind of just rolling through the 1700s, trying to get a little bit stronger of a footing in this part of the ladder. And yeah, so pretty decent, pretty good team. Really digging it. And it takes a while to find battles at this time of night. So I have a hard time coming up with words to say when I'm waiting for battles. Yay, we got matched up with an opponent. So we're looking at Aaron W here in the 1600s, and it looks like he's using Ken's new chalk team. So against this kind of matchup, I like leading Landorus Tapu Fini. And then I like bringing Muck and Charizard in the back. Tapu Koko makes it really hard to bring Zapdos, just because, like, Tapu Koko is the best electric type. It's just kind of how it is. I could bring Kartana, but Heatran kind of eats it for breakfast because we're running Night Slash instead of Sacred Sword, and so does Kangaskhan and so does Landorus. So in this kind of matchup, like, Kartana's not good, and that's why we bring what we bring. Yeah, so I'd love to see a Tapu Koko Landorus Therian lead here, because it'll let me get a terrain advantage on turn 1. And if we don't see that, then I get to set up a Calm Mind barring like a Rock Slide flinch. So, but oh, we see Kangaskhan Cresselia. Alright, cool. So I think on this turn what I'm going to do is I'm going to hard switch out my Landorus so that nothing happens with an Ice Beam coming out against it. And I'm going to switch in my Muck and set up a Calm Mind. Yeah, Muck looks really good here. Yep. Calm Mind coming out. Cool. Let's see what my opponent does. Okay. I'm anticipating an Ice Beam. And a Fake Out into Muck Slide. That's what I think is gonna happen. Yep, Fake Out into yes, the Muck Slide. Okay, cool. Rad. We take those. And probably an Ice Beam into the Muck Slide. But that's fine, because we can't get frozen because Misty turns up, which is rad. So yeah, we're gonna hit Muddy Water this next turn. Oh, so it's an Icy Wind coming out. Alright, that's fine. So de-incentivizing me to switch in my Landorus Therian. And I think on this next turn, what I will do is I will go for a Poison Jab onto the Kangaskhan. Alternatively, I could go for a knockoff on the Cresselia. That actually kind of sounds good. And I'll go for a Muddy Water. Because if he switches in his... Alright, so Kangaskhan comes out. Please show me a Landorus Therian. Whew! Alright, as long as this Muddy Water connects, we are looking great, guys. We are looking so good. Please connect for me, Muddy Water. Please. Alright, so Psyshock comes out onto my Tapu Fini. Man, this is almost playing out like clockwork. Alright, so Muddy Water does connect with the Landorus. So, I don't know if it'll KO, maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it does. But we get this knockoff off, and that Landorus is definitely in range of a Shadow Sneak. So, I will do that. I will go for a Shadow Sneak, and I will go for a Moonblast on Cresselia. I think it's in range of a Shadow Sneak. It should be. I mean, my Muck is intimidated. That's something to consider. But that Landorus has, like, very little health. Okay, it's enough. Thank goodness. Um, sometimes, man. Sometimes things happen, you know? Alright. So, here we are. Cool. So, I think on this next turn, my opponent's probably going to bring in their Tapu Koko. I want to switch in my Landorus to intimidate the Kangaskhan. And protect my Tapu Fini. If it's not Tapu Koko, I'm going to be so happy. Oh my goodness, it's Heatran. Oh, we are looking so good here, folks. I think I will just double protect. That sounds really good. Heatran could set up a substitute, but I'm not too worried about that. What I'm most worried about is, like, fake out Earth Power. Or, like, fake out Heat Wave. Or double into my Tapu Fini. Like, all of these things would be really unfortunate. Alright, so fake out comes out, and is it a substitute? It's a Heat Wave. Alright. So, kind of want to shake off this Intimidate. So, I'm gonna switch out into my Landorus. And I'm gonna go for a Muddy Water. So, what should happen here in an ideal world where Double Edge doesn't crit is, I get taken down to my Pinch Berry on Tapu Fini, and it takes me back up to a really healthy amount of health. Alright, so Double Edge comes out onto Tapu Fini, I assume. Yeah. Oh, yes. Alright. Fantastic, folks. Fantastic. Just beautiful. This Heat Wave is going to do a good bit, but so is my Muddy Water. So, oh, nope, just Earth Power into Landorus. Beautiful turn. And Heatran avoids. But we get to hit Kangaskhan, so that's really cool. And yeah, so I think on... yes, and we get the accuracy drop. So that is radical. And I think I will go for a superpower into the Kangaskhan slot, because honestly Tapu Fini should be able to clean this one up. And, oh, my opponent forfeits. Cool. So we start this one off with a win. So, whew, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Yeah, it's almost like a little plan-based like thing that I do against New Chalk. Cool. So, very similar to what I did in the first, like you guys might have watched the like separate battle that I uploaded that like wasn't live, against a New Chalk team, and I did something very similar in that game. I actually kind of built this team in preparation of going against New Chalk, because I knew that Kangaskhan was going to be the most popular Mega on the ladder, and back in the 2015 days, I found Charizard X to be the best answer to Kangaskhan. So a lot of people went for Gardevoir, and Gardevoir was a solid choice, and a lot of people went for Salamence, and Salamence was a solid choice. But back in those days, even back in those days, Salamence usually wasn't running a Dragon type attack, and so you could usually get it, like, as long as you timed your turns right, you could get a Dragon Claw off against Mega Salamence and KO it. So yeah, this is a really really fun team to pilot, honestly. I think if we don't get matched up with the trainer, I'm just gonna call this a short episode. Because I don't want to do you guys the disservice of like waiting all this time, and it is getting pretty late, so I might just want to call it a night. But if we do get matched up against an opposing trainer, that would be radical, and that is what I'm gunning for here. Short episodes. Okay, so we don't get matched up against an opposing trainer, so we're just gonna call this a one battle episode. Apologies to those of you who are used to 20 minutes of content. There'll be a lot more of this coming down the pipe because I really, really enjoy this ladder, and yeah, I hope that you dug it. And we're probably, I mean, we're making a steady climb, guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is Hit the Spot, and I'm Kevin. And if you are enjoying the content, then please click that subscribe button down below the screen. It would mean the world to me. And let me know what you think of the team in the comments. KFC, without chicken. So yeah, buckets of berries, eating shit up, and yeah, eating cheapy. And cheapy is the finest flavor. So Kentucky Fried Cheapy. Anyway, have a good night, guys.